Bugatti! Mic check, mic check, mic check. How we doing? Are we good? Can you guys hear me? Previously on Kimba TV. So be patient. You know they're going to try to stop all of our retail asses before they dump it, if the dump is coming. And again, I can't stress enough, this is not the only way to do it. This is not the right way to do it. This is just my way of doing it. I really do think that you hinder your progress. Ooh, S&P get nasty. Thank you. Bank. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Last minute. Yeah, goofy. But yes, if I'm going to get filled blind, boy, you better have your stop loss blind as well. Okay, we Gucci. All right, bear with me because I'm on the laptop. Legs Eagle says, trade on Tapbit got stopped out. Sorry for you, Kimba. It's all good. It's kind of the reason why we don't get too excited when we make a couple hundred, and when we lose like 150, it's not that big of a deal. You know what sucks? I actually had a really good entry on Kraken. So I have placed a 220K bet, obviously testnet. All right, nobody get too crazy. But I also placed a big little bet on the 49ers too. What's going on, Crispay? Ichabulb. Cage Wins says laptop. Yes, I'm in Texas. I'm in Texas, and good chance that I'm going to go to the Super Bowl. Crypto Senpai says, what happened to the short? You tell me, Crypto Senpai. I showed you all my stop losses and profit. Make sure you get caught up on the highlights, Crypto Senpai. We talked about this, so you know me. Jay Fausti says, seems we all got stopped out. Well, the shorters, I think, but not the longers. I think there's 16% more longers in Kimba Gang. NCW said he would close the shorts at 47.3. There you go, NCW. Good morning. Welcome. Maybe Band-Aid says, happy Friday. Anyone revenge trading this morning? I would recommend against it. I think Monday is going to be my next attempt. Yes. I will let it do its thing. I'll watch the data come in over the weekend, and then Monday with CME, I'll take my next shot, most likely. Destex says starting the TA Kimba or nothing has changed. No, for me, nothing has changed. Like instead of asking me, has nothing changed? If there's like a specific thing that you want to ask me. So do you remember what we said about S&P yesterday? How S&P looks bullish? That hasn't really changed. I talked about if I get stopped out on my first short attempt, which I did, my next level, that hasn't changed. This isn't the first time that we have gotten stopped out on a Friday. And what do I usually do? Don't I wait until Monday for the CME to come back? That hasn't changed. So let me know, Destax. But S&P I think is, gonna go higher. I got a little bit more on my S&P long TP, so that's great. I can see that ETH BTC did its sweep. That's amazing. There is 8 hours left on the daily candle close. For those of you that remember the ETH BTC daily candle sweep, remember that you still have 8 hours on the daily candle close on ETH BTC. Alrighty. But no, nothing has changed for me, but it depends on like how you're, reading the market. So if you have something specific, let me know, Destax. Like, I would assume that after 2-3 weeks of planning and breaking it down, if you're still asking me if I have shorts open, that's got to be your subconscious looking for some sort of validation on your short. There's no way I have been. Don't let a 1 month lion tell you or show up knowing more. But did you see how NCW, or that 1 month lion, told you guys where my stop loss was? And do you remember what my plan was when I said if I get stopped out on this, my next attempt would be blank? Yeah, the only way that you would ask if I have any shorts open right now has got to be your mind looking for some sort of confluence or validation on your own short. But you should know my plan. Okie dokie. And there's nothing wrong with being in a short right now, but you should know what my plan was. Roger that. Gelato Man, let's go. Dragon King. Did I hear that correctly? You're watching the 49K level? No, I probably will wait until the 50-51, Swabe. Yeah. I mean, like, I could see myself maybe taking a stab at, like, a 48 sweep, or even this 48-2 sweep. But, you know, yeah, I've already kind of planned my thing out. So if you feel like you're emotionally compromised, then the juice, or the thing that you want to improve upon, it's one thing to be like, I'm emotionally prepared. It's a whole nother thing to completely break down and freak out at this moment. Swabe says, what if it creates a Kimba crown over the weekend, sweeping that high again, or even the 48-2? Swabe, so that was one of the things that we talked about that would make me short again in this zone. So I listed off all the different structural edge that we could get. Triple drive, failed auction, swing failed, Kimba crown, Wyckoff distribution. So yes, if it's a structural edge and with no poor highs, then yes. The only problem is, Swabe, is it's rare that it will play out a Kimba crown without CME. So that's whatever you decide to do over the weekend, you basically have to commit to the idea that the CME is getting front ran. Otherwise, the CME is going to just retrace the whole thing, right, when it comes back on Monday, which is why my plan is I'll wait until Monday CME, and then I'll try to take a shot. Becoming 420 says, Max Payne, is it nukes now after shorts get stopped out? No. So make sure that you know when options expire. Deribit options expired 8 hours ago. So Max Payne is no longer relevant. The options, Deribit options, were already closed at 0800 UTC. So 8 hours ago, the Max Payne became invalid. Alrighty, all you have to do is Google when does Deribit options expire, and you're gonna find that it's 0800 UTC. So 8 hours ago, the Deribit options already expired. Therefore, the Max Payne is no longer relevant. Yeah. Well, so here's what I would say. It's Friday, so if you guys know, I mean, I already took an attempt and I got stopped out. So I have my next levels of interest, and I have the structural edges that we talked about. So if it forms a structural edge over the weekend and I feel like CME doesn't need to do the same thing, then I can do it. But most likely it's gonna retrace the whole thing. If it, no matter what it does, if it makes a poor high or like some sort of like weak high over the weekend, then most likely CME is gonna go grab it, and that's probably the short that I'm gonna take on Monday. Yeah, but it's up to you. If you're basically like, if you're gonna take a position over the weekend, and if you're not confident if the CME is gonna get front ran, then you can just, you know, try to maximize profits, put your stop loss in profit type of shit. I'll tell you what, Teosoti. Here's the thing. I'm not gonna be trading over the weekend. You know that, right? So I guess in some alternate universe, on Monday or Tuesday, we pull back to 45. And there's a hidden bull div on the higher time frame CME, then maybe I would consider longing it. But I'm not longing 40. I'm not doing anything over the weekend, to be honest with you. Yeah, you can watch the VIP stream if you know, because if anything, I'll probably take it there. Andy says, though there are many bad highs, can we expect a higher high? Yeah, most likely, Andy. Volatility says, what type of scenario would have to happen for us to see beyond 52K? Probably S&P going above 5100. Dan Pena says, tell S&P to chill. What do you mean? I have my long TPs all the way through 5100, so I want it to go to 5100. Let's get it, Dan Pena. Before the price pump from 47,000 to 47.1, I saw when a 10 million net long candle appeared on EXO and almost instantly became a 60 million net long volume candle. Seconds after that, the price pumped and stopped us all. Could that data be an indicator? So Zatus, what do we? That's a great example. What do I say when open interest is going up? That the move is real, right, Zatus? So that's a great example. You saw literally what I'm always talking about. If the price is going up and open interest is going up, that's bullish. If price is going down and open interest is going up, that's bearish, right? So, I mean, you literally saw why it's explained that way. Yeah, and that's actually, you know, like if I was awake, or if I wasn't on a flight, those are the type of things that I would be like, oh fuck, it doesn't look good. But there you go, Zatus. When it's pumping and the open interest is going up, like people opening positions, that's bullish. When prices are going down and open interest is going up and people are opening shorts, that's bearish. So there you go, Zatus. Jing Gao says, I wanted to know what you would have done with the data at that time if you were awake. It's hard to say. It's hard to say, and I don't really know if that would be constructive because it's not fair to you guys that I get to see the data now and I'm going to talk about coulda, shoulda, wouldas. Yeah, the open interest certainly wasn't the best, right? And the fact that S&P, you know, kind of bola. Yeah, but if you're new and if you missed the 900K Hawaii short, I would highly recommend that you go back and watch it because it's the same thing as this one. You know, I probably got stopped out 3 times for a total of like 150K loss, maybe close to 200K, but the 4th short ended up being the 900K. So yeah, but we'll take another. I'm down to take another shot at it. Jingao on Monday. Benzo says, when I watch a whole day stream, basically all my questions get answered. Shout outs to you, Benzo. Nixo says you are special. No, you guys are special. You guys are special. Ben's mom says, people have to find something negative to say when they got something wrong with themselves. Yeah, but it's okay. And I know that. You know what I mean? So yes, that's the thing is like I spend 12 to 14 hours trying to figure out what the market makers are doing. So if you act retailish to me, it's so easy to spot. If that makes sense. We spend 12 to 14 hours a day trying to figure out what market makers are doing. So if you say some or if you do some retail shit, it stands out like a sore thumb, you know? Living Forest says, if I can ask what kind of data you will be looking at Monday to short. How about this, Living Forest? I'm going to start the Monday stream hella early. I will be back in Cali and I'm going to start it around 5 o'clock in the morning. Let's talk about it on Monday. Because there's millions of things that could happen over the weekend, and I think it's kind of pointless to try and hypothesize every single scenario that could potentially happen. So I'm not gonna, 99.99% chance I'm not gonna be trading over the weekend. If I do, then I'll do it on TapBit for you guys. Alrighty. Living Forest is probably same data like always. Yes. So Living Forest, do you know why next week is very important? Living Forest, do you know why? What's happening on Tuesday, Living Forest? You know that CPI is on Tuesday, my guy? So just common sense for me anyways, I would want to see Boogammas and I would want the Bitcoin CME data to tell me some kind of edge. If you want to take a stab over the weekend, you're more than welcome to, and there's nothing wrong with that, and you might juice. The commitment that you're going into that position is that you're going to front run the CME. So if you don't think that whatever movement up that we get on derivatives over the weekend, the CME isn't going to sweep on Monday, then all shorts are good to go. But that's the commitment. It's not really so much about the level that it goes to or how high it could go to or if there's a bear div or not. It's just a matter of if you think CME is going to go grab those levels coming back on Monday. So I think that would be it. But there's nothing wrong if you want to take a stab. So I'm going to do it myself. Sato. Oh, wait. No. Longers, I'm rooting for you. Shorters, I'm rooting for you. Bulls, bears, we're all lions. Sato, tell them what happens if they don't use stop loss. Kachoshima. All right, y'all. Have a great weekend. Love you. Peace, everybody. Hey, enjoy the Super Bowl weekend. Stay safe. I will see you guys. I will see you guys on Monday, bright and early. All right. If there's anything that changes, I'll post in the Discord. And if I do take a position, I'll do it on TapBit so you guys can see. All right. You guys are the best. Yeah, even hot dog doesn't work because I don't have overlays installed on this one. So, hey, you guys are the best. I got to get going. Baby girl's giving me the stink eye. Hey, it sounded the same. Raj88, Ninja Pirate Burbeezy, you guys are the best, y'all. What an amazing week. What an amazing month. All right. I'll see you guys on Monday. Peace, everybody.